What is up, Finn fans? No intro. No intro because I just got done doing my DolphinsTalk.com show with Mike. Go check it out. Yes, and you can also find me on DolphinsTalk.com. You're probably watching this as well on DolphinsTalk.com. And we were chatting about this, about the title, and about what's sitting over right here. And I'm not mad. I'm annoyed. I'm like very annoyed. Like I got out of Home Depot. I'm still trying to do the ceiling, and I'll tell you the story about that on the Patreon and the membership. And I saw a bunch of you guys tagged me in it, which I love you all for that. And thank you so much. You know, it does help when I'm out doing things. If my phone starts going off and you guys tag me in breaking news, it like, you guys have no idea, and girls, but you have no idea how much you guys help me with that. And I was so annoyed on the ride home. The Miami Dolphins have re-signed Liam Eichenberg to a 1-year deal. Now, will he start? I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, there's no way he's going to start. No, there's no way he's going to start. Because if there was no possible way he was going to start, if he was not good enough to start, which he isn't, they wouldn't have signed him. It's the blatant, we know better than you do, which they do. Hey, they're coaching their GM for the Miami Dolphins, but it's the coming out and saying we're gonna take the offensive line seriously. We're gonna double down on the offensive line in the draft and in free agency, which they really haven't. If I'm being honest, what have they really done besides James Daniel in the free agency? Like, they really haven't. There's guys out there that I still want, and I'm gonna make that video probably tomorrow of free agents still available that could help this team. But they come out and they bring back one of the worst offensive linemen we had. Now, Robert Jones isn't here anymore. He went and signed with the Dallas Cowboys. Liam Eichenberg was horrible last year. The instances where Isaiah Wynn came in, things popped off. Liam gets blown 3 to 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. You can see it on the film. And yet they brought him back. And it's that blatant disrespect to the fans that they couldn't have gotten anyone better. Tevin Jenkins, he's going to cost more, Doug. Yes, but he is better, and he will make the team better. Daniel Brunskill, he can play guard, he can play center. He's better. Brandon Scherf, he's older, but he's better. Heck, like me and Mike were talking about, bring in a guy that I've never heard of just for a new face, why do they think bringing in Liam Eichenberg again will change? He's been with Butch Berry for what, 2 years now? Nothing's changed. And I've given Liam so many chances. I've even came out and apologized. I was like, wow, Liam actually is playing pretty well. I might be wrong with this one. Because I was dead wrong with Austin Jackson. He actually started playing really well. He's not good. And I get it's a 1-year deal. I get it's cheap. But why? Just why? Why if and people are defending this move, which blows my mind as well, right? Like, they're defending this move, saying it's cheap, Doug. He'll be cut, Doug. He won't make the active roster, Doug. It's just a camp body, Doug. You're overreacting, Doug. If all of those things are true, why waste our time? Why waste a roster spot? Why waste the $1.2 million in cap space? I don't know what his contract is. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure it's like 1.2 million. I bet you it's like $3 million. I bet you it's like that much. Why waste it? If in your eyes, the people who are defending it, it's just a camp body. He's going to be, why waste it? Why not take an undrafted guard in the draft who has potential? We haven't seen him in the NFL. We don't know if he's going to look horrible. Why? I just don't get it. And it bothers the crap out of me. And it's another instance where we sit here and I have put my faith in Chris Greer. Oh, he knows what he's doing. You got to trust the process, you know? And I told you guys this year, I'm not doing that anymore. My expectations are low. This move, so my expectations are low, right? And this is the floor. And here are my expectations. This move just, I went through the floor with my expectations. Because if this is their mentality on moves they're making this offseason by bringing Liam Eichenberg back, and again, you could say I'm overreacting, but I'm sorry. It makes no sense whatsoever. It just 0 sense at all. I have no faith that they're going to make any other moves that are smart. And there are moves that they could make that are smart. Like go out there and get Azeez Ojulari, who's young. He's like, 24, 25 years old. He's not going to cost that much because he hasn't been great in his NFL career. He has potential. Go out there and get him. He can be a rotational guy with Chubb, with Phillips, with Chop, Muhammad Kamara. Go get him. They won't. And he'll go sign somewhere else like the Baltimore Ravens, and he'll come out and he'll do what Von Miller did. He's older and have a great year. And we're sitting here scraping away at trying to figure out how to get sacks. And we're sitting here still looking for another defensive tackle. But we have no money, Doug. They can get money. Very easily can get money. I showed time and time again without even touching Tua's $19.1 million and essentially making, the back end of his contract hard to get rid of. They could still get money. But they go out and they get Liam Eichenberg. I'm going to throw names at you. Of guys that you're probably going to be like, who? And I'm going to be like, exactly. Why? I'm just absolutely dumbfounded, and it makes no sense to me. Trent Brown. No, these are tackles. Lucas Patrick. Do you know who that is? Fred Johnson. Mark Lewinsky. Ben Cleveland. Jake Hansen. Any of those names. But then you also have Will Hernandez. You have Dalton Reisner. You have Tevin Jenkins. You have Mekhi Becton. You have Brandon Scherff. Now, I know Tevin Jenkins and Mekhi Becton are going to cost more, but that will just show us fans that you are taking building an offensive line and winning football games seriously. You bringing back Liam Eichenberg is showing us fans that you are still in that same, we're more worried about it than you are. You're more worried about it than we are. It ain't a good look. It's just my thoughts and opinions. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you if there's more news, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. But like usual, stay classy. Events up.